Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Plakks is a little dexterity game. It plays like soccer or foosball. Now, it does have, it's made out of wood. It's very good construction, but we did have some problems getting the pegs inside of it, and you kind of have to work those, and it didn't work fantastically. The board also has a slight tilt to it. We felt like one side was a little bit easier to get than the other side. That could be us, or it could be the construction and mass production of this game. In addition, it's kind of weird that when you score a goal, you take off one of your opponents, and it makes it easier to score. It does progress the game and make the game end a little bit quicker, but also sometimes if you get a couple goals in a row, there's no way for the other person to show up. Your defense is going to be too great. Other than that, this game has been popular with my family. We have played this game over and over and over and over again. And it's something we can almost just keep set out. And some kid will walk by, or a parent or something, and we'll start flicking these things around and playing it and having a good time with it. And I think that that's a big aspect of this game, is the tactile feel of it and being able to play it. Very simple, and you can pick it up and play it anywhere. It folds up, it has a handle on it. I think that works brilliantly, the way it's been packaged together, and the game is fun. Not a whole lot to it per se, but some games you don't need to. It just brings the fun, and fun is all that you need, and Plakks brings that to us. So it's a winner for us, and one we'll be keeping despite its flaws. Here's Plakks. It comes in a big box with a little handle on it in case you want to go with it, which is actually quite nice because this is the kind of game you probably will want to travel with. I'll open it up. We'll take a look at the components inside. So this is what the board looks like. It's going to fold right here in the center, which is really nice. It makes it a little bit more portable. This is felt that you're going to have down on it. You are going to slap your goalpost right in here. Now, one of the problems I had right off the bat, as you can already see, which is I don't know if all the versions are like that or just mine, because there's not a lot of reviews available online for this, but mine aren't cut very well. You see how much I got to fight to get things in, and that. So it does come with some extra balls and extra wooden pieces that you don't need. You will get a little plastic thing you can flip for first thing. You're going to get 3 balls, at least mine did. You only need 1 to actually play. I have 4 goalkeepers. You're going to need 1. Now, these goalkeepers will go in here. And then what I do is whenever I'm not playing with something, I throw it back in the bag. Now, these wood pieces are really, really nice, and they're going to fit in. But some of these pieces fit in better than others. Now, we have played this a lot, so I've kind of worked in the spots here. But we had to hammer a lot of these in, which is not ideal. As you can kind of see, they're not all cut perfectly. It's good enough for this game, but I paid like $50 for this game, so it wasn't exactly like a cheap game for what you're getting, but they're all going in now because we've played this quite a bit. We've hammered them in. We had a little hammer beside a little mallet that we were utilizing to put all this in. And once you get all of these pieces in, you're going to have a couple. See, this one right here is really, really hard. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll grab another one and slide it in. Doesn't really matter all that much, but it's a little pain in the butt. Then I had 2 pieces of each one left over. Components are very, very nice. No problems whatsoever. Now, the rules that come with the game are very, very simple. They are in multiple languages, but you can already tell. Probably need about 3 minutes to read through those. It's a 30-second game to teach, but you can tell by the box and what you're doing here already how to play. It tells you a bit on the back. The only one rule that's not intuitive is what happens if the ball comes off the board. You probably don't need much time at all, but we'll go ahead and say the rules are fantastic. I didn't have any issues while playing. But the game is very simple. You're going to randomly select which side you want to be, and what that person is going to do, they're going to flick it, and you're going to take turns flicking the ball. When a ball goes into the goal, this team, so red, score that. The blue guy will take any one of his pegs and take it off the board, so now he has one less person. When you get to the point where you have nobody on your team, including the goaltender, the other team will win. So you do not want your players to be eliminated. The only other caveat to the game is if the ball ever comes off the board, then you put it on just about where it came off, and you're going to get 2 flicks instead of 1, so you can kind of set up your shot. So the whole game is just going to be about flicking these things back and forth as it goes. Think about Foosball, see how it blocked it. And then obviously the less people that you have on the board, the easier it's going to be to get a goal in. So you just take one of these off when somebody scores, and you're ready for the next round. Now, when you shoot the next round, you take this little square right here, you put the ball on it, which is why these ones down the middle are here, so you can't just go straight down to the path, and that's how you play Plakks. Who should buy this game? Anybody looking for a good time with your family. If you just want something quick, you like dexterity, maybe even you're a soccer fan, then this can definitely be it for you. It's a great party game just to have up at a party. People can walk by and flick it and have a great time. It comes with some extra pegs, some extra balls, some care has been taken to it, and I think that it shines in that aspect of just bringing the fun. For us, it's going to be a keeper.